So wow, it's been a while since we last recorded.
Yeah, quite a while.
Yeah, hey, that's what happens when the season changes, though.
Yeah.
Also, you know, the fact that we're both really like, oh, I'm busy. I'm really busy. I've been looking for a job and I can't find a job.
Yeah. Busy times.
Let's see. Oh man, do I have a story to tell? And you're going to hate me.
Oh.
I'm just talking to NPCs first.
Yeah, why
Let's
not?
see. See, only 4 bloods. There are only 4 bloods. Well, 5 because I guess we're both playing. Oh, remember that time I told you about? Remember how I showed you Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles for GameCube, and how you said that you could probably be able to play that?
Yes?
I don't think it would be fun if it was just the 2 of us, unfortunately, because I forgot about one thing.
Oh, what is it?
That game has a feature where if you play multiplayer, one of the players, and again, the game was made with multiplayer in mind, but primarily 4-player in mind. If you play multiplayer, one character has to hold a lamp, because in that game, if you're outside of the range of these super magic lamp things, then you die.
Ah.
So, I mean, it'd be kind of boring if it was just one of us holding the lamp and then another one of us fighting.
Uh-huh.
But it... Okay, actually, I'm talking to Rachel. Blood Arts, Unimaginable Power, Blood Arts, Heighten a Soldier... Okay. So, yeah, if it was just the 2 of us, I think that would be kind of boring.
Yeah. Yeah, I can imagine.
Resonances... 6 bias... Wait, what are... Amplified manifestations of emotions, same guardians apply... Awaken users to improve...
I wonder what we're supposed to do now.
Well, we're just supposed to do quests. I'm just talking to NPCs, because why not? I swear, I remade my character 5 times, because I was never satisfied with the voices or the faces.
Yeah, same, but I, got used to the idea of never being satisfied with the results, I suppose.
Let's go for a difficulty hard mission now. Let's go for standard. Are standard and hard missions? I think you have to talk to... Did you talk to any of the NPCs?
Yeah, but I pretty much refused every, like how you can select, teach me the
Oh,
basics.
okay, I know what it is. You have to talk to this NPC, Fran, first, the counter girl.
Oh, yeah. Should I respond? Wait. Someone asked to see us, so should I accept or say I'm gonna do a mission before it?
Oh, wait, so, what?
She's saying that the Dr. Rachel wants to see
Oh,
us.
you have to see her? Okay, I guess you have to see her. You have to go to the upper level.
Okay.
Yeah, so you have to go to the elevator, upper level. Why did I buy items? For some reason, I thought the store was the storage.
Yeah, I did the same mistake.
Like, I ended up buying stuff that I didn't need.
Which room is it again? I forgot.
The upper level, and then you go take a right?
Yeah, that's what I did. Okay, fine. Oh.
Oh man. So okay, so I guess I'll tell the story while you're talking to Dr. Rachel. She just talks about what blood powers are. It basically just super moves, I guess. But okay, so remember that one time I quote unquote came out as a filthy lolicon?
Yes.
Okay, and I never told you why I did it in the first place, but then I played it off as, oh, I was going to planning on doing this video with you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that was actually a lie.
Yeah, what was it about?
Okay, so here's the real reason why I came out as a filthy lolicon. During that time, I was actually going through some real life stuff. I'm not going to get too into what that stuff was, but it kind of took its toll on me. And I just kind of... And I have no idea why. I have no idea what kind of state of mind I was in, but I just thought to myself, Revis needs to die.
Okay.
My online life needs to die. I need to cut... Because my life online is... well, it has become a part of my real life, as strange as it is. So, for some reason, I thought, I need to cut this part of my life out. And I always told you how I would rather kill myself than be a filthy lolicon.
Yes, so...
So, what I was planning to do was, okay, so we were in talks of like me moving in with you then, but what I was planning to do was, okay, so I would have the initial move in where I bring my essentials, you know, just stuff that I need. Okay, I think we can accept the mission now. Where I just bring the stuff that I need. And then maybe about a week or two after living with you, I would go on vacation to, you know, my old friends' place back in the UK. And then after that, I would have just stopped contacting you. I would have died.
I see.
That was the original plan. But thankfully, I was able to snap myself out of that state of mind.
I see.
So, yeah, it sounds weird, I know, that basically I was planning to die, at least from your perspective and pretty much everyone I know online's perspective. But yeah, I swear I forgot the controls.
Same. I actually forgot the controls.
I know the controls, but I'm going to be so messed up because I'm still used to... 1, I'm used to Ys. 2, I'm used to Neptunia. 3, I'm used to Gaudi to Resurrection.
Oh man, I'm gonna have a hard time remembering everything and really.
You can just press square, then R1 triangle. Yeah, that's how we quick eat now, unfortunately. We cannot just R1 triangle. It has to be something R1 triangle. It's really inconvenient. Oh, by the way, Shiny. I pressed circle thinking it would make me jump, but no, it made me dodge. I'm going to be so messed up by this. I've been playing Ys VIII, and then I changed Neptunia's controls to play a little bit more like Ys VIII. And now I'm playing this, which has a very different control scheme.
Yeah, same. I'm completely...
I'm pretty sure Monster Hunter even has a different... Yeah, I'm used to cross being attack, circle being jump, but now circle is dash, cross is jump, and...
Yeah, it's really confusing.
By the way, there's a shiny here.
Oh.
I'm gonna be so messed up playing this.
Oh yeah, indeed.
Okay, so yeah, there's another one here, and is there a shiny that... But yeah.
Man,
I
I forget.
What?
I don't even know what I'm doing.
It's just you were just shooting at a close range. Yeah, but yeah, would have been kind of weird just dying, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, glad I was able to get myself out of that state of mind. Otherwise, you know, we would not be doing this.
Yeah. I mean, I think when it comes to online life or whatever you want to call it, you need to have a proper balance between it and real life. Because if you get too sucked in the online persona thing, then you know, I can understand why you would want to, you know.
No, the thing is, it was not even a matter of it sucking my life. It's just, for some reason, I thought I need to cut this part of my life out.
Yeah, I
I don't know why. Okay, I am not using the scythe anymore. This is just... It just feels so weird to me using a scythe now. I mean, I know edgelord, but still.
Yeah, I used to have a scythe, and I don't even know what would be the correct weapon for me, to be honest. Oh, cutscene.
Oh, thank you so much.
With shitty audio.
Come now, miss, don't be so modest.
Miss, you know, we are truly grateful that you've agreed to help improve Fenrir's public image.
You wanna know what the worst part is for me?
Thanks to Fenrir,
I'm playing
you
off
guys are getting to
monitor
see me.
speakers.
I'm just proud to help in any way I can.
I see.
Then how about a concert at our headquarters? Surely having your beauty among them would boost the troops' morale.
I'm
So who's the red... I swear, I have a thing for redheads.
really, but
Same.
I'd rather not leave the fight.
All I'm thinking is, oh god, Hornets, I wanna bang you!
Basis has been resolved. I'll gladly consider it.
There's always that with
Of course,
redheads
I'll
in
update you myself
anime.
and see what can be done.
Yeah.
I'll have those outliers fed without
It's,
delay.
I don't know what it is about red...
That's wonderful.
It has to be red hair in
Thank you
anime.
so much.
I've never seen...
Come, let's
Red hair
discuss
in
the
real life
arrangements.
is never red hair. It's more of like a reddish orange.
Yeah. I've seen like really strong red colors, but it's very rare.
Yeah.
It's usually like gothic style or you know,
What are you kids doing?
the type of girls I would see at concerts, like heavy metal concerts or that kind of thing.
Please, it's fine.
Yeah.
Careful there, you three. You shouldn't be horsing around in the lobby.
I just want to imagine Adol while I'm banging a girl. I mean...
My apologies.
I ju-
Children, I am ashamed.
Look, I'm not homosexual for Adol Kristen. I'm homosexual for Kazuto Kirika. I mean...
I think we lost Romeo. What's with that weird look? Do you not know who that
Uh,
That's Juno Ashihara.
you know, you remind me of
Do you know what he's talking
the first time you let's played Ys VIII. You said, I don't know why I remember this, but you said, man, if I was Adol, I would have the biggest boner right now. Or something like that. And for some reason it stuck to me.
I won't be taking a shower
Oh man, the audio mixing on this is so bad.
Yeah, I know, right?
The music is so loud compared to the voices.
Yeah, the mixing is bad and the quality is bad, like the bitrate.
All right.
The bitrate is awful.
Well, whatever.
Okay, so
Come on, let's get
you know how the Elder Scrolls Skyrim, right?
Yes, I know about it, but never played, obviously, for obvious reasons, I mean.
Well, yeah, so on PlayStation 4 and Xbone, you can actually install mods for the PlayStation 4. You can actually install mods there. It's more restricted on PlayStation 4, but you can still do it.
Oh, that's nice.
So,
Yes.
so actually, there was a game I played on PlayStation 3 that let you install mods into the game called Unreal Tournament 3. But so modding, it's not official, but so modding has existed. I mean, without hacking my PlayStation 3, I could mod a game called Unreal Tournament 3. There weren't really a lot of mods for it, but you could do it. But so for the Elder Scrolls Skyrim, I'm just talking to NPCs.
Okay.
You can install mods on that game through. I think you can do it through PlayStation's or Xbox's official services.
Mm-hmm.
But one thing I just want to do is I want to install an undub mod on this game just because of how terrible the audio is.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man.
I mean, I can play games with English voices, and as long as it's not, well, yeah, you seem to be super. Have you ever heard of Chaos Wars?
No, but that sounds interesting.
Okay, so for this game Chaos Wars for the PlayStation 2, the director of the game hired literally. They are in the credits. They have the same last name. He literally hired his own family to do the voices.
Wow. Ouch. That's.
And so it sounds really bad. Look up Chaos Wars voice acting on YouTube.
I'll check it out definitely. Oh man.
So, unless it's that bad, well, actually, Chaos Wars, it's actually funny. But unless the voice acting is really bad, I never really mind English dubs. I prefer Japanese, but I'm trying to go to the upper floor because apparently what's her face is in a meeting with someone else. I don't know. Okay, no, she has nothing to say. Oh, okay. Apparently, you're supposed to go to the director's office.
Where is it?
It's the other room on the upper level.
Oh. Doesn't work. It says it's forbidden to enter the room.
Really? I just entered it. I think you have to talk to Romeo first, though.
Where is the NPC?
He's in the den area. Blood cadavers.
The what?
You know the hub area.
The hub? You mean the main hall, whatever?
Yeah, the main hall.
Okay. I forgot who he is or where to go.
Yeah, I think you have to. I think Romeo should be near the front desk.
The front desk. Okay.
Where you accept the missions, and then he asks, "We should try and talk to Yuno," and then you agree or something.
Oh, okay. Okay, the second one is the agreement. I thought it would be the first one, so I clicked it like really fast, and it was a mistake. So now I guess I can go to the room.
Okay, then you go to the upper level, then talk to.
Okay, I guess
You
it's a
should get a cutscene.
cutscene. Is there an auto mode, like auto speech mode or whatever?
No, as far as I know, there's not.
Oh shit, because I need to put the audio just so I don't crop and everything.
Huh? No freaking way.
Well, there's no voice acting in the scene.
Ah, okay, never mind.
It's basically you just kissing up to the director because you want to meet the idol character. I don't care about, I just... What? Oh.
Is there a correct answer to this?
No, I think you're just supposed to select each of them.
Oh, okay. Okay, so it's gonna... Yeah, okay, I see. Okay.
Where's it?
Okay, cutscene over.
Wait, did I ever tell you the story about the nuclear fallout and pizza?
What?
So I never told you about the nuclear fallout, pizza, and my daughter.
What is that?
Okay. I just thought that, so, you know how sometimes you just have dreams that are so out there, they just stick out.
Yeah?
So this is a story about a really strange dream I had. So, one time I was, so in this dream I had, the bombs had already dropped. World War III had happened, and somehow I survived along with other people. In the stream, for some reason, I had a daughter. And this daughter had turned into a literal slice of pizza.
Wow, that's interesting.
By the way, there's a shiny here.
I guess that's dreams for you. Sometimes they just, yeah, don't make sense at all.
Obviously, I forgot to change my weapon. So I had a daughter that turned into a slice of pizza, and I really loved my daughter. I was like, I have to save my daughter. My daughter's safety comes before everything else. For some reason, I got myself into a situation where I had to run away from something that was happening, and I had a bicycle. And by the way, because my daughter was a slice of pizza, I had to carry her around with me everywhere. So,
I thought you were about to say, I ate my daughter or something.
No, that doesn't happen, funnily enough.
Okay.
So, I have to get away from this area. And I have a bicycle, and I have it locked up somewhere.
Oh shit.
BCs, this thing's running away. So, I'm running away from this area, and I'm trying to get to my bicycle. When a black guy stops me, and he's trying to steal my bike. And this is very uncharacteristic of me. Unless it was my wife, I could never see myself doing this. But I fought off being beaten by several black men trying to steal my bike because I had to get out of there. I had to make sure that my pizza daughter was safe.
Oh man.
And it was only until they pulled a gun on me that I decided, you know what, fine, I'll run home. And then... So, I ran all the way back home in my dream. I forgot how to... Okay, all one circle is, God. So I ran all the way back home in my dream. And by the time I got back home, I looked at my pizza daughter, and she had no face. Oh, by the way, my pizza daughter had an anime face.
Oh wow.
My pizza daughter. So I'm panicking. I'm searching all over the house, checking the backyard, front yard. Like, where's the face? The face was the cheese and toppings on the pizza.
Oh wow.
With an anime face superimposed on it.
I thought you were about to say like, you know, like in The Simpsons with Homer eating the, you know, the crab or whatever, like, you know.
I never watched The Simpsons.
Okay, there's an episode where he gets attached to a crab or whatever, and he ends up eating it because he's hungry or whatever, and he's crying while eating. And I think it's funny. But yeah, actually, speaking of dreams, I played Ys VIII so much, and it was so hard for me that I ended up dreaming being in Ys VIII and in the dungeons and shit, and that was a really weird trip.
Oh, so you too?
Yeah, I was like climbing all those what do you call it?
Precisely. In fact, I
Well,
believe
it
he
was
liked
weird.
today. I'm
Oh,
eager
man.
to see him in action.
And I could see the map with the monsters, like with
that
those
name, but I
red
can't remember from
dots
where.
all around me, because that's how I was, you know, spotting the monsters since I couldn't see them, especially in night dungeons. Like
I never used the mini map, so.
yeah, I had to because I couldn't see where I was going.
Rachel, is the blood
right.
unit truly so desperate for new members? The God Arc soldiers are strong enough
Yeah,
on
so-
their own, surely.
So my dream ended with me never being able to find my pizza daughter's face, and all I remember was after that was I woke up and I literally said to myself,
Home to a
What?
perfect edge.
Yeah.
A new catalyst will forge a stronger alloy. Remember,
Don't you love
as
dreams
long
that
as
don't
we are
make
together,
sense?
we can overcome anything.
yeah, they're like
We've
terrible
come so
acid
far
traps.
already.
Yeah.
We can face even this challenge to humanity and create a new dawn for all humankind.
I know, Rachel. We will.
Oh man, the voice acting on top. I know, Rachel, we will.
So convincing.
Oh wow, he punched the stupid kid. I like him already.
To be honest, things got kinda out of
All
hand.
I did was ask where he was transferring from, and he just hauled off and slugged me.
All I did was ask him where he was transferring from, and he slugged me.
You can call me Gil. As for the kid, well, he was out of line, so I socked him in the face.
Nah.
Just throw me in the brig or whatever you do here. I'm out.
That guy's fuse is way too short. I mean, what the heck was that about? Well,
Romeo sounds like he's constantly has a plugged up nose.
Basically like the old movies
I thought
from the
casual
50s.
would open him up a little bit.
I don't know why, but
For now, Romeo. It is
the
up
voice
to
I
you
made
to
just now
find
reminded me of
fix this.
a movie
I
called
won't
Kung
have
Pao.
animosity on that field.
Okay.
No way.
And I know it's
Oh,
weird.
He's crazy, crazy.
You two, make sure you back him up. Understood?
Oh, come on. How am I supposed to patch things up with him? He's like an animal. An animal like El
I hate his voice so much. I'm glad that he, spoiler alert, dies.
Okay. Back in the hole.
Actually, while I'm at it, I might as well remember to equip another weapon. Man, I can't wait for there to be dual blades in the next Guardian game, so I can be Kirito.
Man, I hope the characters don't look like what you showed me because, you know, like the picture of Alisa you showed me. I want some under boob, damn it!
Oh man, she's going to be DLC for the game, you know what.
Yeah.
But what was the image I sent you? Let's see, Alisa Resonance God Eater. Like I forgot what the game was called, like Resonance something. Resonant Ops.
Yeah.
Let's see, in Resonant Ops, no, she doesn't have. Instead of underboob, she just has an unbuttoned jacket, so you can see the middle.
Yeah. It's a shame.
It's still weird, but I don't mind it. I think it's a decent enough trade-off.
Yeah, I suppose.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Leia, Claudius, head of Fire's R&D department, blah blah blah, don't care. Okay, so next mission. Heard anything but Gil. Dragon Gil. I think we need to talk to the new guy.
I just talked to that guy.
You did? Where is he?
I don't know. I don't know. I thought you meant the one in front of us.
No,
Where is he actually, the new guy?
I don't know. I'm just talking to these NPCs first.
We're still saying the same thing as far as I can see.
Listen, I didn't want to say anything, say anything to hurt him. It was just a little joke, an icebreaker. Some jokes aren't funny. I'm from NeoGath. Fuck NeoGath. But honestly, you know how I'm doing those condensed Let's Plays for my channel?
Mm-hmm.
I might actually do that I might do that from now on.
Oh, why not? I think it's
I'm not doing it for episode 1. I'm too lazy to go back to that. Okay, you have to go to the garden to talk to the guy.
Oh, he's in the garden. Okay.
And it's a cutscene. Well, it's one of those tech. You have to advance it on your own text cutscenes.
Okay. Okay. I couldn't see the thing for some reason. On the character model. Apologize!
I should have picked that one! No, then again, I hate Romeo, so...
Okay. Well, both choices suck, so...
Well, at least in English, the second one was I'm here to make amends.
Okay. So. Yeah, in French it was a bit more like apologized.
Yeah, you know there's going to be Sword Art Online DLC for God Eater 2, where you can cosplay as Kirito along with the dual blades. It's going to happen, I swear! But honestly, Elisa better appear in Also, Arena from this game will too, and she's still kind of lolly-ish. Any other... Oh man, the main outfit looks so dumb. It looks like Thor's military outfit, but it looks like someone took a Thor's military school uniform and then just gave it a really bland color palette and added a shoulder guard.
Oh. Man, I'm just picking random choices on the response.
I'm just talking to a bunch of NPCs.
I don't even know what I chose. I think I chose a wrong answer because he said, "Oh, you're a bit touchy, I guess." I don't know what's the correct translation in English, but it's kind of funny. I wasn't listening to the game, so I don't know what he said in English, which is why I'm saying this.
And you know, I'm not sure if we're living in the best timeline or the worst timeline, because on one hand we're starting to get a slew of JRPGs, kind of like back, well, you know, Europe, well, America did in the 90s and 2000s, and now Europe is starting to get in on it.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, okay, honestly, I think NIS America, I think they're more European-based, based on what you're telling me.
Yeah, it's kind of weird as well, because
from what you tell me, the French translation is actually good, but the the English translation is actually meh to bad, depending on what point you're at.
Yeah, actually, to be more precise, the French translation is, I would say the biggest problem is, what do you call it? Not the text itself, but the way, like, the layout is done. Like, sometimes you get those weird white squares for no reason in the text, or, you know, sometimes adult speaks as a female. Like, I think it happened 3 times. And there is one moment that is mistranslated, but aside from that, like, it's really good. The entire game, pretty much. Like, you start the game, you get 3 typos, but then it's all correct, and then you get, like, near the end of the game, a few, like, little mistakes. But yeah, it's kind of weird. I noticed though that NIS has a feed in Europe, I guess you could say. You could almost call it Nice instead of Nisa. Or something.
Yeah, I find it strange, but I mean, man, I keep forgetting that this is not God Eater Resurrection.
I keep forgetting that it's not Ys VIII. I was pressing L1 to dash.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean.
Man, I suck so bad. This is going to be bad, really.
These controls feel so stiff compared to Ys VIII.
Oh yeah, so stiff. Yeah, that's exactly that. I was thinking the same earlier, but I didn't say it. But yeah, that's exactly that.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, back to the main subject. Yeah.
Back to talking about Ys VIII. What were we talking about with Ys VIII? How it has a better translation in French than in English? Yeah, I find that so strange.
Yeah, same. And I don't know. I think I still have problems with it because, as I said, the not the layout, but how is it called? The syntax, whatever. The way they type it or whatever. Like they did some mistakes that really look odd. Like the text is sometimes popping out of the text boxes, whatever. It doesn't happen a lot. It happens like 3 times, but still that bothers me. But aside from that, yeah, it's pretty good. And they can patch it, so because to be fair, Exceed did a lot of the same mistakes in Cold Steel until they patched it. In fact, there is a big mistake even now on Cold Steel 2, where for some reason Exceed decided to say au revoir, while the Japanese version doesn't say it. Like Angelica says, you know, au revoir, but they messed it up and they reversed the letters. So it doesn't say au revoir, it says au revoir.
Okay, that is fun. That is pretty funny, actually.
And yeah, so and Kevin sent me you know, he was like recording his walkthrough, and he sent me the picture like showing the same typo we had when we first played the game. So I was like, okay, looks like they didn't patch it. I don't like how they appropriate the French culture, but they mess it up. You know what I mean? It's kind of a bit insulting in a way, but anyway.
Relax. It's only natural to be nervous.
I know what you mean.
Because it wasn't supposed to be there at first, if you know what I mean. It wasn't in Japanese. Which is why I think if you want to put French, then make sure it's correct first, you know? Just saying.
Yeah. Man, I always see Hatsu on Chirper talk about like, oh man, I'm so glad I found one source where the character pronounces this word in this way that I made it be pronounced in the game. And I'm thinking, okay, but you know, most people say it's pronounced this way and not that way.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think she was thinking about you when she said that.
Wow, that'd be funny. Because, was it about Bleu Blanc?
Actually, I could be wrong. I think she was talking about it was a German name.
Oh.
But I think she did mention how a bunch of people always complain how words aren't pronounced correctly.
Yeah, there's a lot of words that aren't pronounced even remotely close to what it's supposed to be pronounced. Because I get it, you know, it's the same for me. When you learn a language, it's not exactly easy to pronounce things correctly, but at least do your research and try. Make sure it's a correct source of information and not some bullshit, and actually try, you know. That's all I'm asking, really. Like, if they did it the way, like, you pronounce it better, and I would be happy if they, you know, pronounced it the same way you would, you know. So I'm not asking like a perfect French or anything. I just want something, you know, something a bit, I don't know, you know what I mean. I'm trying to focus on the text at the same time.
Yeah, so far I hate this guy, so I'm just telling him off.
Yeah, I should have done the same thing.
I was like, no, I'm good, thanks. No, really, we're gold. Go back to your branch.
But yeah, because when I remember like all the shit that happened recently on Twitter with those two, you know, those two guys coming at us French people because we said Nisa did a good job in French or whatever. I think it was so. They seem to really worship Exceed, and I think they do. They do wrong like everybody else. Everybody else. So just calm down.
But Max, you don't. You do not understand. I cough.
It's okay.
Max, you. This guy fell down the stairs. Max, you do not understand. When you're a fan of something, you must unconditionally love it and give it nothing but praise despite any negatives or downsides it must have. That's why I love Exceed, because no matter how much I hated the ending to Ys VIII, Falcom can never do wrong.
Yeah. Oh man.
No, really, I will never let that ending go.
Yeah, same. I'm on board with you on this one because, I mean, I try. I'm honestly trying to accept it, but my mind, like, I just cannot. Like, somewhere inside me, I'm just like, no, no. It just no. I'm really angry about that ending.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing. I had so much fun playing this game and I liked it so much that it makes it worse. You know what I mean? Like, you play through it, you enjoy what you're seeing and whatever, and then you get this. It could have been like, this game is meh, I don't like it that much, and then the ending comes in and you're like, whatever. But when you really enjoy the experience and then get that ending, it's like, It's like, here's a nice cake with a piece of shit on top of it,
Yeah, and for me, it was such a large piece of shit that I honestly find it difficult. I honestly...
That the cake falls into the weight of the piece of shit.
Yeah. I cannot play Ys VIII. Well, at least, I think it would still be, even if a year passed, I think it would be difficult for me to play Ys VIII, just because it would lead me back to that ending.
Yeah, same. Also, if you think about it, the game really has a feature where you build relationship with everyone, and I guess at the end it doesn't really matter, unless it's the main party. I don't know. I'm confused. You know what I mean? Like, back to the whole character development thing. Anyway.
Oh hey, this NPC is mentioning the character from the previous game without naming him.
Oh.
Well, naming us.
Yeah.
It's like I want to love you. I mean, I want to love you. You're a good game. Why do you need to have a terrible ending?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly that.
It's like everything was like the plot was kind of the quote-unquote villain was kind of dumb. But I could get over that, it's an Ys game, whatever. I'm used to them having fairly simple plots, but then the ending made it worse.
Yeah, same. Also, the thing is, I finished the game at 3 a.m. and I had to go to bed right after, so I felt like shit going to bed, and I hate that. I just hate it. I was angry. Not only was I angry about it, but I was also feeling sad, and at the same time unsatisfied. So that really sucks when it happens.
Oh man, for me, it was a case of I'd been up until like I told you, up until the first part of the final boss, I hadn't been using any healing items at all, and then and I'd been playing for 8 hours straight at that point. It was 5 in the morning.
Oh wow.
And it was 5 in the morning. I hadn't gotten I woke up at. Yeah, I'd been up. I woke up. I played Ys VIII, wanting to beat it. I've been playing for 8 hours straight, and then. What is this ending? I said on Sherpa that I was crying tears of rage. I was like, when the first part happened, when the beginning happened, I was kind of crying, thinking like, what? I was already kind of angry, and then you fight the final boss, and I'm thinking, no, I am legitimately angry. I am seething. I am biting my cheeks angry.
Yeah. Oh man. Also completely unrelated, but I love Dana's voice in the game, in Japanese, I mean.
Yeah. Yeah, her English voice is...
My god. Yeah, I played in Japanese, of course, because there's no point in playing in English with French subtitles. Honestly. There's no point. I can understand both, and if I want... I mean, I can also understand Japanese pretty well, surprisingly enough, as long as it's spoken and not, you know, text.
Strangely enough, it's the opposite for me. If it's text, I can understand it, but if you were to speak to me in Japanese, I'm terrible at I'm good at written Japanese, but conversational Japanese I'm terrible at.
Wait, where did you go?
I think I went the opposite way you did. Ah, Faces, why am I with Gilbert? I wanted Nana on the team.
Did you go right, or...?
I went left.
Okay, because, okay. There's some sort of fog, or is it just me?
It's fog. This area is from the previous game.
Oh, I remember it now. I hate it. Well, to be fair, I hate lots of places in these games. Oh god. Yeah, contrast is not the best in these games, let's be honest. Speaking of contrast, Ys was actually pretty decent on my eyes.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Well, unless it got to some of the foggy areas, but even then there were not a lot. Yeah. I'm surprised that they did not make use of the fog, based on a lot of the promotional images before the game, before there was even a trailer. Or even a teaser. Like, a lot of the teaser images, it showed kind of like a foggy forest area with some giant monsters in the background. Yeah. So I was honestly expecting more use of fog whenever you would encounter the dinosaurs.
Yeah, I was happy that the fog would basically just go away at some point. That was kind of nice. Also, something I really enjoyed is just exploring the caves, like with the music. Like sometimes you would go underwater, like find stuff, and not caves that would be dungeons, like, you know, those caves you would find here and there in on the map. I don't know why, I just enjoyed exploring the island and going to different places and hearing the music. I think that's my favorite part of the game, actually. Just the atmosphere, and because, you know, if you forget the ending, which is impossible.
Block! Oh, oh, that was delayed.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing.
I am so unused. I keep thinking that I'm going to do an aerial devour, but then I don't.
Yeah, I know, right? It's weird.
Block!
Okay.
Oh. Are you shooting? Because I was near it.
No, I'm not shooting.
Oh.
Now I'm shooting. I'm trying. But it's not... I miss my laser bullet thingies.
Oh, we should probably fix that up as soon as we're done recording. We could probably stop recording after this because this is a boss. Yeah. Block!
Shit. Yeah, we'll stop recording after this. But I'm confused right now because I was pushing on... I was blocking, but I wasn't moving on the screen. That was weird.
Maybe it's because you had your gun out?
Oh, yeah, right. You see, I'm too far away from the screen right now because I'm speaking into my microphone. And it's not doing me good. It's not doing me any good. I mean, it's not ideal, but I cannot do anything else right now. So, that's how it is.
Don't go near it!
Okay.
Okay, I managed to break something off. That was
Yeah, I don't even know what kind of combo I can do to replace some, replace the air devour.
I know, that was like,
devouring.
Devours were basically combo finishers from the previous game. There was no reason not to do them.
Yeah, now it's kind of.
Yeah, it just feels really weird.
I hear a lot of people praising the second game, like God Eater 2 instead of Resurrection, saying it's the better game. But so far, I'm not so convinced. To be honest.
Honestly, I think it's because blood arts add a lot to the game.
Yeah.
From what people have told me, but I think that probably blood arts add more to the game than the devouring styles. Block.
Oh shit! I pressed on the button, but I wasn't quick enough. But yeah, I saw like people playing, and sometimes you can actually. Oh shit! Fuck! I was looking wrong now. You like have this mode where you hear cheesy music and you can basically get massive amounts of damage and.
Oh yeah, that's a rage burst. You can only do it once per mission once you unlock it, and based depending on the way it works.
I've seen it happens multiple times in the mission though.
Okay, the way it works is that you open up a menu and you select certain creeds. Then once you select your creeds, you have a certain amount of time to perform those creeds. Depending on how many creeds you perform, you get a higher amount of power the more creeds you're able to pull off.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, if you are able to pull them all off, the bonuses you get are massive.
Yeah, that's what I saw basically. Okay, what?
Oh, pieces block! Oh, I did not block in time. So yeah, and again the blood arts, but even then, I'm not sure how the blood arts work because we've not unlocked them yet, as far as I know.
Uh-huh.
But to me, the what do you call it? The devouring styles, the predator styles, added a lot to the maneuverability, I guess.
Yeah.
It chained onto the combos very naturally, I guess.
Uh-huh.
It felt natural to pull them off.
Yeah.
And so it feels like there's something missing now that I can't do them.
Yeah, same. I guess we'll need to get used to it. That's the only thing we can do.
Man, God Eater 3 better have Predator styles and blood arts and rage burst.
Oh man, that would be broken, I think.
Yeah, you go in rage burst, you're constantly devouring the thing that you killed.
Yeah. Do you think we will finish this game before God Eater 3 comes out? I don't think we will.
Well, the last time news about it came out was a week ago, and they said it was 30% done. So
yeah, maybe.
Maybe. Oh, is it 30% done? When did they start development? I don't know.
So, that was the last of them?
My god, this audio!
That was the last of them.
Oh, the last of them.
I have a deep voice.
Creature of darkness. I, Emil, with strength of arms and knightly valor.
I swear, this guy's a legit Chunibyo.
All right. Not a bad showing. Now, you face my true strength. Skill attack. Emil.
Oh man.
Special ultra, and he's still speaking while he gets hurt.
Yeah. That'd be funny if he got eaten.
Come on.
Yeah, just like what's its face from the. Oh, it's the same place where he got eaten too. Remember that guy?
Yeah, yeah.
Prepare yourself. Face death. You beast from
We don't have time for this. We'll handle it. I'm getting real tired of this kind of... Huh?
Please, let him die.
Whatever.
Let him die. So funny.
Every battle a God-Eater faces is a noble quest undertaken.
Are you sure we should let him die? Yes,
Drowning
please,
in
let him
despair,
die. I hate him
God-Eaters
already.
bring the shining ray of hope to humanity. Justice will prevail. We will have a better tomorrow. Justice will not lose. We will look towards the future. And thus I, Emil von Strasbourg, a true and honorable knight, shall never be defeated!
Okay.
His pose is just...
Yeah.
What? But seriously, I hate this guy so much. One of the reasons why people tell me that they like this game is because, unlike the first one, it's very anime.
Oh.
In terms of the characters.
Actually did it.
But, Science Curse, I always hate this kind of character.
Shouldn't it be good to not have stereotypical anime characters all the time, though? I would tend to think otherwise.
Yeah.
You know, just for a change. Plus, you know, God Eater 1 had great characters already. You know?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, there were still kind of stereotypes, but still, they
Yeah.
weren't unlike, like, even as much as we defecate on Kota, there's nothing wrong with him. I just don't like his character type.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, so, we've been recording for almost an hour, so I think this is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I'm just going to end the recording.
戦えファルコムジャーザナブーの正義のために決めポーズよゴー！